Hello everybody, so in this video we're going to take our character that we've been working on in the past few lessons and have it trigger a ragdoll style physics. So right now there's nothing on it, but later on we're going to adapt that to be a type of death animation. So when it loses enough health, it will go and run the physics so that we have the ragdoll simulation. If we start off at our root directory here with the content, we want to go into Side Scroller BP. We want to go to Blueprints, and then we're going to do the work inside of the Side Scroller character. Okay, so inside of here, we're going to create a custom event. And this is going to be where we run all of the physics. Let's rename this. Here, this is going to be death. So whenever we do this, we are going to run the simulation just so that we don't have to build anything right now. Let's do a keyboard event, just pushing the number 5, and over here we'll say that we are running death, and then we'll connect it to other events in later videos, but right now we have that down. So whenever we push the number 5, we're going to run whatever is inside of this event. Okay, so in here what we want to start doing is collision enable mesh. So we are going to enable collisions on the mesh that we have here. So our character mesh is called mesh. Then we're going to go to collisions enabled as the setting here. So right now let's test it out. I'm going to push play, and then if I push 5, right now we can see that nothing happens. So we need to add another level to this. When we look here, we can see that we've enabled the collisions, which is great for our mesh, but we haven't enabled the physics yet. Let's look at the character physics really quick so that way you can see kind of where we have to enable it. So if we go to character, go to mesh, and then mannequin skeleton here, we can see the skeleton that we have. We can see the joints. So we're going to actually end up simulating the joints from the pelvis down. So anything underneath the pelvis will run in the simulation. So that's the skeleton. If we go to physics over here, you can see the capsules that it's using for the geometry. So each one of these physics bodies for the mesh is what it uses to run the simulation. And if we push play on the simulate button here, you can see kind of once we start adding the simulation what it's going to look like. We can see that it's running from the pelvis down here. Okay, so let's close out of this and let's go back to the content, side scroller BP for blueprints, side scroller character. Okay, so here what we want to do is rigid body below. So we're going to set the collisions below a specific joint. Is this is not the correct node. Let me redo that. So we go over here, below, all rigid set all rigid body physics blend weight below, set all rigid set all bodies below simulate physics mesh. So we'll run that one. Does that look correct? Yes. Okay. So we are connecting the mesh in here. In bone name, so let's get a little bit closer here. In bone name is what we connect the physics to. So we have to tell it which bone we want. So if we go make literal name, we can actually give it a text value, which when we looked it up, we saw that it was pelvis. So from the pelvis joint, anything below in the hierarchy, it's going to run the simulate, and we'll check on new simulation. Let's compile this, and let's play the game. Let's see if it works now. So if we're moving around, he's fine, and then let's push 5. And you can see that the physics works. The only thing is that you can see that the camera is still set up as a character. So the physics works, the camera is still detached, or attached to the character, because the camera didn't die or anything like that. So we'll end up setting up another camera. But let's test the animation here. So if I go here, run into the wall, you can see that it collides. So here we can see that the camera can't see the character anymore. So that might be an issue. We can obviously control the camera, so that is an issue that we'll have to end up fixing. But the death function is working properly now. So let's play it one more time so that you guys can see. We can just do it directly here and see kind of how he immediately dies from there. Or we can have him just jump and die. So depending on how he is at the moment and how he's moving will be how the simulation takes over. So if we move, oops, let's go in there, move forward, jump, and then die, you can see that the physics takes over and we have that ragdoll style physics happening. But we can still control the camera, which is for another video for us to fix. Alright, see you guys in the next video. Bye.